I'm going to show you how to make crispy hot honey halloumi with peas, orzo, and a sesame sprinkle.
And I'm going to show you a very clever trick of how to get halloumi soft with no squeak.
The garlic is punchy. No one come and stop me after this.
This is Let's Cook, the Waitrose series where we take a simple ingredient and turn it into an incredible dinner. Today, it's halloumi. Cypriot national treasure. 3 types of halloumi here. We're going to cook with this one today. It's my favorite. But halloumi is an incredible cheese. It has a protected status, so it has to be made and produced in Cyprus and made of 51% sheep and goat's milk. It does wonders on the barbecue. You can grill it, you can pan fry it, you can even grate it. Pairs really, really well with fruits, watermelon, sumac, halloumi, strawberries and salads. A bit unusual, but try it, see if you like it. And if you want to get really, really crispy halloumi fries, polenta is your friend. Coat it just a little bit, pan fry it, absolutely delicious. I don't really know what halloumi doesn't go with. So we're going to make our sesame sprinkle. It is just white sesame, black sesame, lemon zest. Is just get these toasting. Half a tablespoon of each. Open sesame, the saying, is derived from the fact that sesame pods naturally open as they mature, which I think is quite cool. We're just going to let these tick away. They're going to just turn a lovely, lovely golden colour, and they're going to start to smell nice and nutty. I personally, at home, would do a big batch. I'd probably whack all of these on a tray in the oven if my oven was on, or do them in a pan, store them in the jam jar, and then keep them. A little bit of salt, and then sprinkle them on everything. Toast, porridge, eggs, delicious. Cold soba noodle salad, tomatoes, soy sauce, sesame on top. It's fantastic. We're also gonna add some lemon. And even that aroma, when you start to zest a lemon, it's like the signifier of good things that are about to happen. Nice amount of color on there. You might lose a few seeds in the process. That's okay. But just wanna get them out of that hot pan so they don't continue to cook. Just gonna give this a little stir, and I'm gonna season with just a little bit of Maldon sea salt, and this acts as our like extra little bit of seasoning right at the end. Oh, it smells so good. Ah, delicious. That is set aside until later. My shins are sweating. Full disclosure, we are in an unexpected heat wave today. Everyone's asking me why I'm not sweating today. I think maybe I have a condition. I don't sweat for my face, I just sweat for my shins, which is perfect for filming. So, orzo, little pasta. Brilliant in pasta salads. It's just like little flecks of lovely starch. Gonna get my water boiling. You want it to be as salty as the sea. You could cook the whole packet and store it in a little bit of olive oil just in your fridge, just so it doesn't stick together or clump together. This is gonna cook for about 8 minutes. And then we'll get our peas in there. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you my really clever halloumi hack. Well, what does the cheese say when it looks in the mirror? Halloumi. I've got more where that came from. We are gonna prep our halloumi now. I'm gonna show you how to prep it properly so you get the most delicious texture that will change your life. It changed mine. I hope it changes yours. This is our Waitrose #1 halloumi. I spoke to the supplier, and they're in the village of Alhambra in Cyprus, and it's their grandmother's recipe. They've been making it for generations. It is fantastic. You can see here, there's that natural seam to the halloumi where it's hand folded. If you cut it down that seam and then cube it, much more deliciously soft halloumi. I personally love when halloumi is soft and gooey, and to really do that, you need to give your halloumi just a little soak in milk overnight. It just lifts a little bit of the salty flavour off, and it also gives it this deliciously soft texture. My Cypriot friend at the gym actually taught me the milk trick. His name's Gabriel Tomazi. And it's just a little reminder to talk to people about food wherever you go, because you pick up these amazing hacks, and I will never look back from soaking it in milk. But if you don't have time, that's okay. Soaking it in a little bit of hot water, just for 10 minutes, will give you that same soft effect. Here's one I made earlier. We don't want excess moisture because we want this to be crispy. So I'm just gonna drain the milk, pat it dry, like so. You're not massaging your halloumi. What are you doing? I'm gonna coat it with a little bit of flour. It's just going to give it that extra delicious crispy coating. You could put a little bit of chili in if you wanted to, some pepper. I'm a bit of a purist sometimes. I don't like to go too wild, and I really want to taste the halloumi. So this can go in the air fryer or cook it in a pan until it's lovely and golden, and that's just going to take as long as it takes, really, depending on your hobs and also depending on how hot you're cooking it, but I just cook it at a nice sort of gentle heat. So, give it a little shake, 190 for 8 minutes. Magic. Okay, I'm just gonna go get my frozen peas from the freezer. cooking with frozen food, you can also do this. It's very hot today. What's brilliant about frozen veg is that when it's pretty much picked, it's flash frozen, so it keeps so much of its nutritional value. These are gonna go in about half a pack. We don't want to overcook the peas. We just want them to be just cooked. No one likes a soggy pea. So that's all cooked. I'm gonna drain this, and I'm gonna let it sit just so it's warm. We don't want them to be really, really hot, because again, this is like a warm salad. And then we're gonna make our salad dressing. Big bowl, garlic. Just press down lightly to release the skin. Garlic is life. Maybe I should get that as a tattoo. I think it was Anthony Bourdain that said, if you can't be bothered to peel a clove of garlic, you don't deserve to eat it. And I think that's very true. And then we're just gonna juice this lemon. And this dressing, I pretty much use on all salads. A little bit of salt, and then we're gonna whisk in our olive oil. So I pretty much just want double the amount of olive oil to the acidity that I have here. We're just gonna whisk so it gets thick. You could also do this in a jar and just shake it up. Oh, the garlic is strong, but that is really, really delicious. And then, whilst it's still warm, we're gonna add this in here just so it soaks up a lot of that flavor. We love Orzo. And then, we're gonna get our pea shoots in, whole bag. We're gonna need a bigger bowl. I feel like there's a recurring theme here of me trying to fit things into smaller objects. Everyone does that at home, right? When you're like, this is so silly, why have I done this? And then you just keep going because you're at home and you can do what you want. Looking lovely. Oh, the garlic is so good. Okay, let's check our halloumi. Got my hot honey ready to go. You can also make it yourself. You can get a chili and almost infuse it. So bring the honey up to high heat, just add the chili in there and just let it sit and infuse it, store it in a bottle. Make sure the bottle's clean and it will keep. Looky here, look at that. Drizzle it in hot honey whilst it's still a little bit warm, so it just really soaks up all of that delicious stickiness. So we've got here our crispy hot honey halloumi. Got my sprinkle ready, and I'm gonna make myself a portion. This lovely pea salad. You want a nice amount of this in here. Chef's snack. And then our halloumi. It's sticky, it's crispy, it's covered in hot honey. This serves 4, but I'm greedy today, so I'm giving myself a little bit more because you can treat yourself. We go in with our sprinkle all over for color, a bit more of that honey, a little sprinkle of salt, a little drizzle of olive oil because we can. Look how good that looks. The halloumi is a trick for life, so I hope you make it. If you want to make this delicious dinner, pause now because all the ingredients that you need are right here. It is time to eat. The best time. Gotta make sure you get a spoonful of everything, all the peas, the pea shoots, the orzo, the sesame, the halloumi. It's delicious. It's fresh. You've got body there from the orzo. The pea shoots just add that like little pop. The halloumi is crispy and soft in the middle. Perfect. And sweet. And a little bit hot. You should make this. It's delightful. I love halloumi. Don't forget to subscribe now for more gorgeous recipes. Happy cooking and see you next time.